обзор грядущего обновления.
Да, новинок у нас много. У нас целая новая нация, у нас там новые механики, новая графическая фича и тому подобное. Начнем, давайте, пока разгоняемся, с новинки наземной техники.
10 seconds and then I'll be able to hear. So, sorry about this, guys, but I'm waiting for my voice meter to actually turn up. And I can't hear Alex, and I can't hear anything. But now, I should be able to.
Башни. Соответственно, геймплей.
How are you, Alex? How are you doing?
Good morning, sir.
Oh, fuck. They dropped
Your
this
name is
one on
not
us, man.
Bogfucker 3000, you Yoho.
Я вот как раз кто-то
Filling my cord with a scream name like that.
огромная вещь, и очень ее там, он писал,
Alright, let's get this full scene. Oh shit, they're already in.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Katsi.
Oh, are you streaming? Or...
I can stream it for you if you want.
No, I'll stream it for you.
Right.
Just so we're no delay and stuff.
Yeah.
У нас есть фугас,
Would be
такой
ideal.
же, который используется на Су-152.
So we've got the 2C3 and then also the MiG-27. Okay, another MiG-27.
Которым уже не тротило
That-
No, but
that's
that's
what
the
we
one we
need.
have right now.
Is it?
Гораздо больше.
Yeah, the K, isn't it?
При этом есть еще одна интересная
I
штука.
can't remember.
Тот же,
Yeah, because you have the 23M, 23M LD and MiG-27K. Unless I'm gravely mistaken.
самоходная зенитная установка.
It would be very weird to add another one so soon.
It would be, yeah. Yeah, I saw devblog today, type 10, but I literally, so I was at work, I turned on like my emails and my Discord, and I realized they were doing this today because I didn't see it earlier. So I basically rushed home, and now I'm here. So
Jesus.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's too zoomed in. No, it's... Wait, why is it zoomed in? Oh shit.
Maybe the capture, the screen capture.
Yeah,
Масштаб поняли.
yeah. For some. Oh, I know why. Yeah, I'll fix it, guys. Don't worry.
Примерно в районе 4,5 выстрелов.
And in the meanwhile, as you know, this is an artillery piece. It surprisingly has APHE. That's
Yeah, it should have all of the bells and whistles, like when it comes to rounds and stuff like
Не
that.
как 120 да, объект.
Ну вот видно, что боекомплект.
It should be pretty fun.
Да, он довольно большой.
It was at 6.3, so as usual, they're not putting too much faith, understandably so, to these artillery pieces.
The main issue with it should be reload.
Кто-то уже заметил.
Yeah, this is a manual one.
Yeah. Actually, it's not that bad. What I read was it was supposed to be around like 20 seconds or something.
И просят еще
Which is, yeah, it's pretty rough.
Да, конечно, сейчас без проблем.
Что-то
No, not with the HUD, don't do it.
Сейчас, потому что выезд. Ну, давай, не будем томить, друзья. В общем, теперь
I like how they gave it the
эффекты
scoop.
War Thunder будут сдуваться ветром. Всякие дымы, огонь. Все это будет подвластно
there you go.
ветру и по физону
should be
будет
fixed now.
реагировать. Слава, подробнее расскажи, пожалуйста,
Да,
про ветер.
сейчас расскажу и заодно поставлю реалистичный.
What have you missed? They've just started, so don't worry about it.
Сейчас еще в настройках поменяю. Так, танковый.
We got here on time by about 10 seconds. So
Для того, чтобы мы смогли реализовать эту фичу, эту особенность, нам пришлось...
would have been nice to get a bit of a notification earlier, but you know.
Практически две параллельные системы эффектов.
Now, why do they have like 5 focus at PR if they can't do their jobs right? Unless informing the actual creators.
Визуально
Well, not just.
не сильно отличаться,
I don't
но
even think we
просто
were
на новой системе
told.
эффектов это искры, которые физичные.
Let's see.
Многие эффекты пожаров, взрывов, они уже в системе, но много эффектов было на
Maybe they only told their friends nowadays.
Для того,
Who
чтобы
knows?
добавить новые эффекты,
No,
которые мы,
yeah.
ну,
Well, we weren't
например,
officially told. I don't know if somebody posted it somewhere. They probably
нам
did.
пришлось полностью переделать все эффекты. Это огромное количество, потому что их много. Это вот выхлоп, это падение грязи из-под земли, ну, из-под гусениц. Это вообще все. И после этого вот мы можем прекратить такие вот прикольные фичи. Давайте покажем, кстати, тоже.
Про дымы в чате сразу спрашивают.
Это, кстати, тоже видно, да, насколько раз и сдувает. Видно, что в прицеле, что сдувает бок. Дымы, да, с дымами планируем отдельную механику. Не уверен, что мы успеем ее на OpenDev, который мы планируем сегодня. На все выходные, скорее всего, и не будет еще точно.
I don't have really much to say about this machine. Like, it looks kind of cool, and I don't know. There's no 6-7 lineup for the Soviets, so I don't know what you run it with.
6-3? What do you have? 6-3? Like a
Oh,
T44?
6-3, T44, T44 IS2. Okay, yeah. All right. There's something there, at least.
Not the best, but it
Сказать
works.
также, что даже сейчас то, что вы видите, это не финальная версия.
I'm actually more curious about what this guy is saying. He seems to be explaining something very thoroughly.
Yeah, true. But we'll hopefully we get the thing from Kate.
Yeah.
Translation stuff. Actually, I don't know where he is.
Постараемся, чтобы было на все. Что касается дымовой завесы, такая логика представляется нам, что мы будем оставлять основную клубящуюся часть, которая закрывает завесу на месте, но какие-то фрагменты с нее дымовые след будет срывать и уносить ветер. Потому что физически дымовая завеса представляет собой такое объекты, осколки.
Sorry, I'm just pinging around the place. Something I should have done half an hour ago.
Точки, где она осталась, она сдувается.
Вопрос еще в чем?
Don't worry. Circumstances.
По идее, никак. То есть эффекта все равно, по идее, на чем играть. И тут даже, по-моему, по настройкам они
То есть пользователи со слабым ПК не должны ее ощутить.
It's quite big, isn't it, as well?
Это же не вопрос.
Like it's definitely not a small vehicle.
No, these artillery pieces are big. Like, you have the cannon system with all the crew inside and the ammo. Yeah, these guys are.
The chassis looks like the SU-100Y. Not SU-100Y. The whatever that vehicle is at 6.3, the 100P. It looks like that chassis, but it can't.
It could be. It probably is.
There
They're
you
from
go.
similar. Okay, so big chip.
Bigger ship.
Right. So okay, so as usual, what's the deal with this one?
So the Scharnhorst is probably the most modern heavy battle cruiser / battleship that we have in the game.
Heavy battle cruiser.
Well,
yeah,
right,
those classifications are just bullshit. Like,
It's a
I
battleship,
don't know anything
okay?
about them. Yeah.
It's a battleship, but depending on who you ask. So when it comes to this machine, it's got huge guns, lots of armor, and it was made in the mid-30s, and it's a World War II battleship. And the only thing we've seen before, which is the Parisia Communa. And obviously, that machine is not a World War II battleship. It's a modernization in World War II. It's actually a before World War I battleship. So this is the most modern one we have in the game at the moment. Thank you for the subscription, Tove von Bismarck. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. It's very much appreciated. Thank you very much. What is that? Oh, it's the plane.
Yeah, the scout plane.
Yeah, they gave it bombs.
Oh shit, so now you'll be able to do something with it.
Yeah.
Along from just being shot down.
Well, I thought it would be good to capture zones and stuff. Like, that's why I would use it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Сейчас я тоже продемонстрирую, но вот можно еще, да, вот в любой момент возвратиться можно обратно.
А покажи, видно его?
Да, конечно, вот он продолжает лететь. И летит он так же, как...
But yeah, the Scharnhorst is the biggest and the baddest we have right now, basically.
Well, as usual, can destroy everything and barely gets winded. Other people.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
the pure naval for you.
Yeah, if they don't add anything else alongside this, it'll be kind of interesting. Oh yeah,
It opens the door that...
Go ahead.
It opens the door that we're gonna start to see these kind of machines now, when the World War II begins.
Which is kind of odd because there's still a ton of First World War and also interwar vehicles that they could easily add.
Yeah, I guess those weren't drawing enough attention.
Look at that shirt that BVD has. Monet pointed it out. War Thunder
EU
Dev Team.
Oh, Dev Team?
Yeah, that's the type of shirt you go out when it comes to
Clubbing.
when it comes to the restaurant. Like you go to like a 4-star, 3-star hotel. You wrap out that shit. Oh, you can leave smoke screens? Okay, that's pretty cool.
I guess they're really trying to make these guys useful.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The question is, do you do that, or do you just shoot people with your big ship? Like, I don't know. Walk into the club, what up? I'm on the War Thunder devs team.
The moment at this level, the EA is kind of crazy, right? Like these guys are just gonna get torn apart.
Yeah. Especially, well, that's the big thing between this ship and also the other battleships, because a lot of the other battleships don't have too much AA, right? Like that was kind of their weakness. Whereas that should have a bunch of 20s and a bunch of 37s on it. So yeah, we'll have to see.
Япония, да. Ну, вот итальянский не помню, какой точно есть, но вот я видел, да, есть советские, есть американские, и там в сумме получается что-то порядка, там, по-моему, до 30 кораблей, которые мы можем в игре, которые оснастить. Не все, понятно, мы за раз сможем оснастить, там нужно...
Well, as we saw in the trailer, a bunch of nations, I think when he mentioned all of that, like Americans, I think it's because many nations are gonna have this feature.
Yeah, they should do. Like, pretty much, I don't know about the top tier battleships right now, but there's a ton of cruisers and a ton of battleships that, and even light cruisers that could do this. You know, the Japanese, for example, they already have a bunch of vehicles that have them modeled. The question is, are they, you know, are they going to work on this update, or is it going to be future ones?
Yeah, or is it gonna be certain ones instead of all the ones that have it? That have it modeled.
They're not cooking you, Rocker. We can work around it.
What do you mean?
Well, Rocker's got a museum stream today, which means
well,
that I'm going to be streaming for about 16 hours. We could do it.
I told you that if the exam goes smoothly, I'll be there, so don't worry.
Hey, Tovrich, nice to see you. I see you too, Special Donkey.
И под тизером много было приятных комментариев. Спасибо, что посмотрели и писали про вот эту фичу.
Yeah, so it has all the 37s and 20s. It's the late... Oh, fuck. Okay, it's the... Sorry, it's not the late war modification, because this thing didn't survive to late war, because guess what? Britain exists. Get fucked.
Yeah, the Royal Navy exists. Get fucked.
But it is the refit, so it has all the guns. There it is. Oh, it's the premium.
Oh, there you go.
It's the premium.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get that one.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be the pre-order premium. I wonder what the lower tier one will be.
Probably a German.
Sounds good, Tosma. Oh, cooking the US, sorry. Fair enough, Rocker. When's the English stream? I don't know.
It just started. 2 hours from now.
2 hours? Okay, so we've got an hour break. Good.
I guess so.
I can get some food. That B-17 skin. Ooh, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it has that IDF one.
Yeah. I would like to know the difference between the Mark 9 CW and the standard Mark 9, but I don't think they're going to go over that in this update.
So what's the deal with this one? This one was like a Czechoslovakian built airframe with a German engine?
So the S199 is... So during World War II, the Germans built, BF-109s in Czechoslovakia. That's where a lot of their, well, a decent amount of their production was. After World War II, when the Germans surrendered, there was a bunch of BF-109 parts just kind of sat there because they weren't assembled. So what the Czechoslovakians did is they took a bunch of BF-109Gs and put them together. And then they're like, oh, goddamn, we don't have the DB605 engine, which was like the main one most of the BF-109s used. But we have a bunch of Yumo, I believe it's 211 engines, the F series of that, which is the same engine that you get on stuff like, the 211F. And that's the same engine you get on Heinkel's, like HU-111s, JU-88s, stuff like that. And they're like, okay, we'll just stick these on. So
I guess
here's here's the Frankenstein BF-109. and then the interesting thing is the pilots hated them. So the Czechoslovakians was like, oh, well, yeah, we don't seem to like these ones. Can we sell them to anybody? And then Israel was like, oh well, we're a new country and we don't have a
We
lot.
need anything that flies. We have the entire Arab coalition over those.
Does it have an engine and does it have guns? Yes. Okay. So they bought a bunch of them, and it was actually technically the first combat aircraft that Israel had access to in their history. So yeah, there you go. There's the story of the S-199. I'm hyped for it because
Canon 151 in left wing, Canon 151 in right wing. Like they even had the makeshift text, because I guess all of that was in Czech. What's the language over there? Czech?
Czech, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, for me, the story of actually how they, well, the Spitfire story of how they actually got to Israel is really interesting too. I'm not sure how I'm not entirely sure how the S-199s got there, but I'm guessing it's the same thing, because they weren't allowed, the Czechs weren't allowed to fully just disassemble them and like fly them to Israel in like stuff like the cargo planes, which would be like the normal time of doing them, or the normal way of doing them, because America didn't allow them, the British didn't allow them. There was a lot of nations which were like, yo, don't fucking do this. So what happened specifically with the Spitfires was they actually flew them over and they attached up to, I think it was like 800 or 850 liters of fuel through like external fuel tanks, extra fuel tanks. They stripped out stuff like the radios out of them to add extra fuel tanks, and in 2 batches for the Spitfires they actually flew them from Czechoslovakia to Yugoslavia, and then went Yugoslavia to Israel in a one-way flight.
Jesus.
Yeah, to be able to actually, for the Israelis to get them. And some people actually lost their lives. Like they crashed.
The 17 story was crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Some of them crashed, like they went into they like hit like mountains and stuff. They actually had some planes which came along with them, which like went as like search and rescue and things like that. So yeah, it's it's a pretty cool story. What are those effects on the ground? That's just sand, dust. Like that's already in the game. Just depends if your graphics settings are put on high enough.
That's the SAR. The SAR was the Super Mister.
Yeah, standard Super Mister.
Nesher is the Mirage 5.
Is it? Wait,
the Fog France.
Is the SAR the standard Super Mister? No, it isn't. This one is dumb. So what this one is, we have the Super Mister with an afterburning engine, and we're like, okay, it's not performing how we want it, because once again, it's another plane which isn't doing very well. Even though for some reason, there's like combat reports where the pilots liked using it against MiG-19s. So, I don't know.
Well, during 67, they used it, but I don't know. I haven't heard of any combat records about it. Because once again, they had to fly everything they could.
The LF Mark III! No, go back!
Oh,
go back!
Shit. You saw that one? Mirage 3F. I guess the Mirage 5 was not good enough. Get fucked, friends.
Is that the cheetah?
Cheetah?
The South African.
The 3F?
Yeah, isn't that one? Why would it be in the British tree otherwise?
No, it wasn't the French, it was for a second.
Oh, okay, fair.
French tree.
Fair.
No, I didn't saw the British. What did they have?
That was a Spitfire LF Mark III.
Aye.
Or F Mark III. No, but so this one, they're like, okay, we need to upgrade it. Well, maybe it was a French Spitfire. Yeah, that could have been that. Which is travesty. So they're like, okay, we got the Super Mister, but the problem we're having is we don't have enough power out of it. It doesn't do enough for us. So we need to upgrade it in some way. How are we going to do this? Well, we can't buy any engines because we're under a bunch of embargoes right now, especially from France. France don't like us. So what they decided to do, if this is the correct aircraft, which I'm guessing it isn't, because otherwise it wouldn't have an afterburner, was stick an A4E engine in it.
It's probably some bat then.
Yeah.
That one was also on the tree.
Yeah, I think I'm talking about the later one. But basically, yeah, that's
That's the story.
yeah, that's the story of the Sandbad, which is yeah, they upgraded its engine using an A4's engine in the Super Mister.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this thing might just be the standard Super Mister with different
At least it
loadouts.
has. Yeah, it has different ordnance.
Well, the speed's gonna be crap because he's fully loaded, guys. Like, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
It's
all-
a turn after takeoff.
It's also a Super Mister. So
As well.
if you've ever played it in the French tree, you'll know it's not what we class as nimble.
Да, я помню. И добавилась технология поддержки объемного звука.
The radar is that way because it's just the mode he has set on.
Можете посмотреть, в Windows есть настройка микрофона.
Yeah,
I think it's
I
even a radar. It's
Поддерживает.
it's one of those
the
rangefinder,
gun
isn't it?
things.
Like
Yeah.
the-
It's the gun thing.
Теперь мы это поддерживаем.
They're only useful in simulator.
Современного самолета. Нэшер.
Nesher!
Точно.
What do you have? M9G,
Тоже какие-то
Suni,
корни, да?
Defa.
Виднеется.
Ну, мягко говоря, знаешь, корни.
This one is pretty good.
Это мир.
I mean, even has a, look at that. It took out like 3 Arab planes.
Thank you, I'm in business. Well, this one's the Mirage 5, right?
Не готов.
Yeah, this one is the Mirage 5 that when the French decided, no, we're not gonna sell anymore to you. The Mossad went, yes you are, and went to the south and stole the documents, and they built it themselves.
God, there are some great stories behind some of these Israeli planes.
Yeah, it just turns out when you're in danger of being exterminated, you get very creative and very motivated.
Yeah. You've missed about 20 minutes. I'm in business. Ooh.
This is the big bomb from War Game. It's like a
3,000 kilo?
yeah, something like that. I
Jesus.
think it's pounds. I think it's in pounds, so it's
Oh,
around
okay.
1,500 kilos.
И израильтяне заказывали
Chefres
M9G and
2.
D. The Chafir 2, it's the M9B knockoff.
Oh, is that the same? Okay. I didn't know if we
Yes,
only
they're
had
the
the
one-
Chefre in game.
If I remember correctly, it's the one that they have in the premium Bautour.
It's the Demon Bomb? Oh, okay. The F3H bomb. Yeah, so
That's demolition.
3,000 pounds.
Не будем их поставлять, и поэтому израильтяне с помощью
I mean, it would be a fun little machine. I wonder if it has the CCRPs, CCIPs.
Oh, good thing. Hopefully it does, because if not,
чертежей наладили производство у себя, причем отдельно моторы заказывали, в итоге собрали у себя, по-моему, до 50 самолетов или там даже больше. По другой версии это все было...
that's some pretty good ordnance. Like, not compared to some of the attackers that we have nowadays, but for a new nation, it's
Good enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I feel like this tree is going to be more really good support for ground forces. I don't think it's going to be great in air realistic or air arcade, but there's some decent vehicles in here. The premium Votor is the standard Chefre, not the Chefre 2. Okay, we'll have to see the
Okay,
difference
so
between
this
them.
one is... Well, you know the differences. More G overload, better tracking.
Probably slightly
What
more
else do you
powerful,
expect?
yeah, engine.
Like, it's not that you're gonna care about the warhead or some shit. That's some British bullshit.
Hey, nice. It was nice to see you.
Заводы, которые делали эти самолеты, ИКБ не бомбили.
Hey, Salty Lemon. Nice to see you too.
Не катались туда-сюда танковые армады, поэтому документация просто большое количество сохранилось, поэтому ее много в открытом доступе, в библиотеках, в разных архивах, поэтому, и самолетов довольно много по миру было произведено, и у многих они были...
The skin's kind of interesting with the two massive triangles on it.
Есть проблемы...
Yeah, identification.
Yeah.
Это законы, такие законы, которые мы не можем нарушать по сбору какой-то
On
секретной
show those tanks, show those tanks.
Но это случай совсем
I kind of want to know what the low one
The
is.
early one. I guess it's gonna be a German.
Насколько я знаю, какое-то количество их используется еще как обучение.
What, like a super Sherman or something?
Компании, которые тренируют,
Yeah, probably.
занимаются как op-force, так называемый, то есть как противники для своих ВВС, ну и, соответственно, участвуют там в
No, they're bringing a Kefir in. There's a Kefir 7, I think.
Here on a Phantom.
Yeah, F4E.
Ты большую бомбу, да, взял или нет?
Большая бомба тоже.
Pretty good.
1000 фунтов. Кабины пока нет еще, потому что тоже там свои переделки. Да, авионику.
Не все
Show if it has the bloody things, please.
This is it.
Here we go. It's not there right
It
now.
doesn't.
Большая бомба.
No, it doesn't.
Чуть-чуть не долетела.
Потом, ну давайте еще из ракет обстреляем.
And that's what happens without CCIP. You miss
At
by
this
that
tier,
much.
yeah. At this tier, yeah.
Against AIM-9 Gs
D.
and Ds. And also Shafra 2s.
Было близко.
Ну и ракеты воздух-воздух.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. Like, it looks fine. I'd like to know the differences between all the A4s, at least when it comes to their use.
Yeah, well, one of them was stuck in the other line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Это уже своя ракета вот израильская. На базе, насколько я
Yeah, there you go.
9
Сколько она G выдерживает?
Ну это ракета начального уровня там. То есть,
These ones were native developed.
или АМ-9.
Mhm. Yeah.
Теперь давайте к фантому перейдем. И, соответственно,
Ooh.
сразу покажем.
Oh shit! I think this one is the
What is that?
it's the wrong one. I think it was called the Hobos or something.
Oh, the
like that.
guided bomb.
Yeah, it's a guided bomb.
Тут у него два хвоста, значит,
Да,
спереди и сзади.
тут нет икон.
Here you go.
AIM-9Ps, AIM-7E2s, DFs? Are they like special
shit.
made Israeli one?
Бомба чуть
I
больше
guess so.
Mm.
Well, if I guess they will behave like the
вот.
dogfighting ones. Oh, I guess it's not DF dogfighting.
Бомба с телевизионным.
Oh, yeah,
So they're probably the
dogfighting,
ones
yeah.
we have right now.
Yeah.
Тоже слетаем, побросаем.
А что она умеет?
So this thing gets Mavericks and guided bombs.
Да, это, ну,
Pretty
по
cool.
системе наведения это такое же, как у
Does it get flares?
То есть можно на точку наводиться, может наводиться
Like with
на-
their surprising. There you go. It has 90.
Yeah.
Больше, то есть под 1000 килограмм. Ну, соответственно,
It's the same as the American Phantom ones, Fefa.
700.
So yeah, it's dogfight.
Dogfight.
Это бомба, не ракета. То есть она
Да, это
будет
бомба.
довольно-
So it's pretty much the same, just with some different missiles and
Ну, вот, кстати, да.
the Hobos.
Фантом,
Sorry,
это
the
уже
guided bomb.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
fair.
like this relic ammo.
Mm.
Поставки из Америки.
It now makes sense why they updated the B-17s.
Сейчас мы не-
And also they updated the Spitfires a while ago.
Hopefully we'll see another some of those reskins, huh?
Mm.
Сейчас посмотрим.
Со временем, насколько я знаю, да.
These bombs look kind of dodgy, but
Еще раз посмотрим.
I like
А,
them.
да, новый ЛСС, да, мы его тоже будем поддерживать. Насколько я знаю,
Thank you for the gifted subs, I mean business. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. It's very much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Чатики.
Welcome to the club special Donkey, Ephialtis, Sizzliamen, Femboy, and also Remote Microwave. Enjoy the emotes. But thank you, brother.
И хватит маневра-то у нас. Вроде хватает, да?
And bonk. Have you been hit by these yet in ground forces?
Бажано на иврите.
Only by the wall eyes, but
Насколько я знаю,
on
работает
relatively short distance over there.
управление, да, должны говорить на иврите.
Hey Shifty, nice to see you.
Стрелей там немного получилось.
Some MiG-27 doing some work with the Russian ones, so that's how that.
Пасхалка некая
М.
для лингвистов.
Taking heavy losses from MiG-27s?
Где будут говорить. Ну, кстати, даже здесь видно, да, вот этот дым сдувается.
А будут ли добавлены новые вертолеты? Вопрос.
В этом обновлении нет. Скорее всего, в следующем будут добавлены.
This probably means dev server this weekend as well. Fuck me, dude.
Будет
gonna be a
точно так же,
very
как
busy
с другими новыми
weekend.
нациями вводим. То есть какое-то время она будет доступна обладателям предзаказа, пакетов предзаказа. Плюс будут задания на выполнение.
So the ones we have right now in game are the Merkava 1,
Задания определенные в игре.
Merkava 2V, and
Yeah.
3V. So
Yeah,
this
this is
one is gonna be a
this
bit.
is a new one.
Через какое-то время
Yeah.
The difference between the 2B and the 2D is the 2D has like an up
Extra armor?
armored package. Yeah, it has the extra
Oh
composite
yeah,
armor.
look at that one.
Yeah, it makes it look like a Mark
Very
III or a Mark IV.
That's interesting.
Thank you for the subscription, Brown Squirrel. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. It's very much appreciated. Thank you very much. They haven't shown any British aircraft now.
I'm probably gonna get this one. This one is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they're calling me. Just a second.
Даже видно, как конфигурация башни отличается. Ну, вот еще брони.
Yeah, this is a chunky Mark II, so it should be good. Like the standard Mark II is very nice.
Сейчас у нас пробитие...
It's at 9.0 though, which is kind of odd.
Извиняюсь.
Just a cable company being a cable company. Yeah, this one is it's gonna be the same as the other one, just with that bit of armor. Like the 2B, I believe it's still a 9.0. So you have your M111, pretty decent round, thermally major.
Technically, this thing should be able to fire DM63, but they're not gonna give it DM63.
Be careful with those statements.
Right, well, right now,
like 100,
right now,
like 100 vehicles are able to fire other.
True. Yeah, it has M111 right now. Main fun thing about the Macavers, especially the lower tier ones, their survivability is insane. Like, they can survive a lot of shots to the front, and they have a lot of smoke, so it makes them really fun to play. They haven't shown anything Swedish. Yes, I have been to work shifty, and then I got messages around about like an hour ago that this shit was starting, so I rushed home from work. And no, I didn't just fucking leave my boss high and dry. There was nothing going on.
Еще один танк ветку, пока не скажем какой. Можете поугадывать. Естественно, извиняюсь, пованговать.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't know. I'm happy with it.
Let's fucking go to another nation.
Show the lower tier one. What is it?
Oh, true. It's not. Okay, what did they get this thing? Ah, it's another bomb. Look at that.
Another guided bomb.
Бомб с лазерным наведением, но внутри это уже новая бомба. И основное отличие самолета МиГ-27К это вот в этой вот оптике в носу.
Mirage 5 is the only Mirage this update for France, as well as the Seafire. We get fucked once again.
There was one in the tree. Calm down.
В отличие от МиГ-27М, который есть уже в игре, он может не только телевизионные боеприпасы применять с телевизионным наведением, но и...
Okay, French was starting to get the same as the black shirts.
Позволяет отклонять лазер и объектив прицельной системы назад и вниз. Он до 140 градусов, что позволяет использовать такие бомбы, так как самолет при сбросе обгоняет бомбу.
I don't think, as Alex pointed out, I don't think this is a new MiG, is it?
Well, one of you guys must have the game open. Go check it out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the same kind of game, just with another bomb. Just added another one.
Yeah.
Шерманов много не бывает.
Yeah, so it's the same MiG, it just has a new bomb.
Try to think things before saying shit.
Я на самом деле думал, что у нас не так много контента и это.
That's hard, Alex.
40 минут
How dare you.
Но будет что показать нашим...
It is a new MiG-27? What do you mean? What's the MiG-27 that's in the game?
Сделал один заход.
Gonna have to do shit myself once again. Words of the MiG-27 wiki. Let's see.
Более современных
It's the 27M?
прицельных систем тут у нас нету тепловизора или ночного видения.
What's on the wiki? MiG-27M. Yeah, okay.
Now what is it in Russian?
В принципе,
Oh, Russian? Oh, I don't know. But I guess they had the name in English, huh?
Sometimes.
It's probably a new one then.
зависит от высоты и скорости самолета.
That's cool.
But only for new bombs?
По высоте можно и на 10
Seems a bit.
сбросить.
There'll probably be other differences as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, look at that, it has a TV.
Кстати, новый
Yeah.
новый кокпит, да.
Well, M normally means modernized, right? Or something similar to that.
Покажем
Yeah, modification.
то, о чем он просит, да?
There it is.
Давай, да.
Oh shit, there you go. Oh, they kept the 4-second reload.
4 seconds, 7 degrees gun depression. Hopefully it has hydrogen matter.
Вообще мы пилотов перед...
No, it has it. It's said in the devblog.
Oh, I haven't read it yet.
Не только в-
Yeah, so this one is gonna have a new round that hopefully will have a pretty good penetration. If you combine it with that 4-second reload,
С пилотами
I don't play Japan, but it's good that they are finally receiving their stuff.
и призыв, и девушки, ну, несут им.
Japan finally doesn't suffer. Now wait for another
Doesn't
year,
suffer.
and then I hear it once again. Because the Type 10 armor isn't good enough. Oh.
Well, this one is not gonna be good enough, and it's
No.
slower than the other, but
Chunky
it's another
monkey.
tank. It's another tank.
Yeah, it'll
And
be
you
fun.
still don't have a yes or supported Mega.
Вот, но
How dare you disgrace the Type 93? It's a perfect,
Nah.
perfectly useful vehicle.
но
Какой снаряд он
This
держит?
shit looks so futuristic in a way.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it looks like it's out of one of those like
There it is.
one of the futuristic COD games.
10, вот характеристики можете
355
weird.
on 60 degrees. Yeah, this one is gonna be pretty good.
Yeah. It has LWS as well, which is nice.
Порядка там
И-
километра в зоны, где бронирование максимальное, где самая толстая часть, может, думаю, что он свой снаряд будет держать. Вот, ну, что такое. Но надо сказать, что зона, площадь бронирования, конечно, довольно маленькая, то есть модуля.
В отличие от НЛД, который занимает 50%
Да,
всего
и в
этого.
башне тоже зона не очень большая, давайте пока.
Yeah, the armor's not going to be that useful, but
Но все очень рады, я читал
it'll be
комментарии, что
fine.
наконец-то Японии дали топ.
the round's just called the Type 10 round.
Yeah, Type 10. Type 10. They developed it specifically for this guy.
Ну, из плюсов неплохая динамика, подвижность, скорострельность такая же, ну...
Oh, I know.
танком, да, по...
I know the machine is lighter, but also the engine is worse. So we're gonna have to see what its mobility is.
A lot of that real life shit, it's bullshit on this one because
Yeah, exactly.
on the game they said what it was gonna be. So you don't have to estimate that much.
Не перебил, о чем я говорил.
As BUD said in an interview a while ago, and devs have said for a while,
Главная фишка его
getting information on this thing is not easy, which is code for we are going to guess a lot. Thank you.
следующий, ну, тепловизор.
Довольно
How did that blow him up?
On that angle, I
Fuel
think the
tank
fuel exploded.
explosion.
Задний ход должен быть хороший.
Достойно, слушай, достойно.
Surprisingly, how tall that 50 cal is, but apart from that, yeah, it looks fine.
Задний ход и
И-
грех назад поехать во время боя.
That's a really big commander station. Do you think it has commanders almost? They didn't
They
mention
should
it on
do.
the. Ah, yeah, and the devlog they mentioned that it had an amazing reverse speed, and it seems to be true. Look at that. It reached 50 for a second.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Дальше из одной машины, очень интересную, которая мне тоже...
And now you can grind your Type 90D.
Нас ее просили, да.
Да.
Oh
Ooh,
no.
chunky!
I forgot that this shit was in Wargame.
3.2 second reload. There you
Jesus
go.
Christ. That's why it's better now.
Что в итоге под него, чтобы сделать...
No armor,
собственно, то самое,
no
что
speed,
нужно
no
делать
nothing.
с недюжинной
3.2 second
какие-то
reload.
новые компонентки.
It has 5 guys inside.
Башни там
Yeah.
Still.
маленькие.
So it's more like an assisted loader? You probably have like a first stage and then you
Well,
have
if
to
it's
load
only
at
got
first stage.
14 rounds, it's only the first stage. That's the auto loading thing in the back.
right.
огневого вала. То есть
Ah, yeah.
Because the idea is you fire everything and then you basically
It
replace
even
it.
has the
There you go.
leads. It even had the leads to open it and
конструкция.
reload
То
it.
есть вот это все вот эти
This is the official glass cannon of War Thunder now.
6-дюймовый снаряд, причем еще вместе с гильзой. Вот.
А там,
Show the round.
механическая зарядка.
Да, конечно.
Yeah, that's true.
Зарядка, автоматизированная
We're just
зарядка.
donking people with HE.
При
With shrapnel.
заниматься заряжанием не до конца сделано, не до конца закончено, но Да, вот отсюда...
53 tons, 850 horsepower engine, and I think that's in
Oh,
arcade.
Jesus.
И весь свой боекомплект из 14 выстрелов...
It should have around about a 300 horsepower engine.
Порядка, по-моему, 45, что-то такое. То есть, ну, выстрел...
I mean, it's an SBAA, right? Like,
Mhm.
hey, G! I don't think they have it modified though. It might have something else.
Доступен для любой гаубицы в нашем мире. Поэтому при оснащении этой гаубицы радиовзрывателем...
It's a beautiful model. Whoever made this, well done.
The model is pretty well made.
Yeah. Even with the camo now on the front, it's really nice. Ooh,
Yeah.
There you go. It doesn't work properly, but it's good enough.
No, look at it. Throws the shells like outside of it.
Yeah,
Like
but
from the
the
back.
shell's in the wrong place, I think.
Nah.
Like where it comes out.
Отсек радиатора МТО, не знаю, что здесь расположено, какая-то выхлопная система, да, то есть эти углы мы полностью не можем достичь. Сектор узкий, подвижность не особо выдающаяся. Так, видно.
Guess you're gonna have to start asking for those Type 75 certificates, Tech, because you're gonna see all the artillery fuck-offs
Here we go.
going on, G.
Yeah.
Where's my paladin?
Especially after that 2C3 comes in. I feel there's a lot of people going to talk about the M109.
Yeah. So that's the hindsight that usually gets with these concepts. Like, you think that by them adding this, you're not gonna get the other ones for the main nations?
Yeah, exactly.
You're probably gonna get it next update. Surprisingly good depression for what it is.
Yeah, it's got 5, I think, right? Just in time for the overpressure mechanic. So I don't think it'll scratch stuff like IS-3s, but we'll see.
Or a Tiger.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the Swedish had to take everything they can. You know, it's a very bare bones tree.
Especially around these BRs. What's there? It's 7.0.
Ooh, 7.0.
Yeah, it's pretty low for the 103.
The AKV, I think it was.
Oh, the 91? Yeah. I think that's 6.7. But you could run it with it.
6.7?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Centurion got raised.
Yeah, exactly.
Ну, то есть у нас сверху ствол нагревается сильнее, снизу меньше, солнце светит, он изгибается, и уже этот изгиб уже нужно учитывать, особенно при больших расстояниях.
I'm down.
Поэтому это не маскировки, это, скорее всего, элемент, наверное...
Just don't give it any dumbass and direct fire shit.
Well, it doesn't matter if you like it or not, you are gonna play it.
Эта анимация занимает потом секунду.
Jesus, not really. I still don't get used to seeing these really fast reloads.
Yeah.
I'm so used to the standard ones.
Вот такая вот замечательная банд-канона.
Band-канон.
Band-канон.
Времени, наверное, есть еще...
They also have the AJ there. Wonder what's on that thing.
Еще сюрпризы.
Probably more ordnance. Please do it.
Ребятам привет, которые будут стримить. Так, что же показать? Да, вот тоже интересная машинка.
Italy. Another fucking Dardo. God.
Yeah, but this one has the
God.
the high velocity on the 60
Oh
mil.
no, another 60mm. 2 seconds.
And I know.
2 seconds.
Oh, it has the autoloader like the chili.
Yeah. Oh no. It's this bloody one. Oh God.
This one is gonna be pretty cool.
It's the failed prototype.
M300,
Oh
let's see.
my God.
Yeah, it's the same round. 144 on angle.
Update fast reload.
And it has a thermal imager and everything. So.
They're really getting value for money out of that Dardo chassis though, aren't they?
Yeah, you got the Dardo, you got the hit piece, and now you got the high velocity one.
This is what we call a value for money purchase.
Oh, there you go. That's some damage.
I love
Oh, it got
60
commander
millimeter
save.
APF SDS.
I love 60.
It gets HEVT, like, why? God damn it.
Maybe against a Cobra.
Ну, не
An
такой
unwary
скоростной,
Cobra.
как какой-нибудь Big Panzer,
Да,
но
да.
в целом...
Ну и калибр, там 60 миллиметров.
Да.
Чуть не сильно подлетит. Пока ищу самолет, может тоже, да, вопросы какие-то там.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Просят в основном
Like,
что-нибудь новое показать, просят показать
It'll
тендерчик.
be fun to
На
play.
английском стриме мы что-нибудь оставим.
Да. Ну и там
New
еще
weekly.
можно из израильской
Pretty good.
показать, еще есть.
And they do a Centauro with this turret as well, or something similar.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the same.
Спрашивают, переработали звук.
I guess it is the same turret, not even the same gun, the same turret.
Yeah, I think it's the whole same turret.
Но думаю, что у всех будет переработано. там.
Crack gang.
Позиционирование, плюс добавили, улучшили позиционирование звука.
So we'll see this, and then we'll see a wheeled version next update, and then we'll probably eventually see that Draco monstrosity.
Спрашивают, нет, это будет отдельное.
How about an M113 with this one?
Did they actually do that?
I think
That
the
would be
Israelis
funny.
did.
Для британцев спрашивают.
Для британцев
Oh, God.
Challenger точно. И
Oh, I'm doing Halo today, Freeman.
могу
You can't
сказать,
stop me.
не буду.
Freeman sent me some good message today.
Минимум еще сифай.
We'll go.
Спрашивают,
Oh, there we go. LF
Wait,
Mark
wait,
III.
Пока
With a very
That's the
wonky.
post-war insignia.
Yeah. Why? It's a Mark III. Why does it have that?
какие-то петли у него спереди, я вижу, есть.
Ну и вроде бы есть петли, насколько помню, для буксировочной, а ковш, он, ну, оборудование для ковша.
Only 2 seconds on the Spitfire? Come on.
Видео есть с этим.
Go back to it. Yeah, I understand. High tier MBT. Fast, good gun. 4 second. Move on.
America! There you go.
Man, what is that? The 975.
It's an straight fighter.
На английском канале, поэтому...
Oh, that's
No,
the.
the-
You remember that? It's the Paladin with the Rolands, the one that got passed to
Oh,
developers a while
God.
ago.
Yeah, true.
Я
Jesus.
думаю, будет на все
Ди?
So that's what America needed. The Sergeant York was not good enough, Alex.
Фидбэк пишите.
Yeah, I'll take the A3 gun.
Будем за вашу помощь в поиске решения.
What
It's
is
a
that?
strike fighter. God damn.
Оформляйте.
What, this thing? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fighter
No, yeah,
bomber, I
it's-
think, so.
No, but it's classified as a strike fighter in game, so it's
Yeah,
gonna
so-
start from the air.
Mach 1, fuck, it'll be like the SU-7, wouldn't it?
It's only an attacker, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I thought it was gonna be lower because of that.
Should get missiles,
You're-
though.
Тип 10.
Yeah, yeah, something in mind.
Yeah, so it might be a bit annoying.
Второй или третий.
Don't think it has any countermeasures, though.
10-го или там 15-го года.
Во сколько деф? Ну, не очень поздно, наверное.
После...
Yeah, what's the premium?
поздно, после-
Please don't be a cheap.
Думаешь, как ребята закончится стримом примерно когда-то тогда. Если не будет никаких технических накладок. То есть мы готовимся. Мы готовимся сегодня.
Так, ну в целом по вопросам таким, которые не повторяются, я думаю, что у нас все. Ребята, большое спасибо.
Yeah, so this one is one of the
Слава, большое спасибо.
the icons of the Vietnam War.
Всё интересного про новый патч.
Yeah. Oh.
И да,
Oh, God, it's that thing.
Shit, all the boys from the data miner coming in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
There's still a few missing, though. Oh! Oh!
Вот, будем...
Oh,
Oh,
no!
Lord Jesus, an
Not the
LA11.
LA11. The worst one. No.
Всё, ребят.
No.
Спасибо.
God damn it.
Oh shit.
Oh, is that the end?
No, oh, I guess so. They just ended it there?
There's no way they ended it there.
No,
Surely.
no.
Did my
No, it
stream
crashed.
crash?
No, the thing crashed. There you go. It went back. It went back.
No, they finished it.
No, they finished it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it crashed or if they finished it just so abruptly.
I hope they didn't.
Я
Oh,
думаю,
wait.
что,
There you go. They're back. Yeah, they were gonna show the Leclerc now.
Или что-то ещё, только ещё
No, no, no.
No,
now
this
now
is
kinda
what we've
repeats.
already seen.
Стрима для...
Yeah, they were gonna show the Leclerc now, and then
Yeah.
Всё, ребята. Приходите на видео.
Okay, so I think the stream ended. I mean, technically they're like 10 minutes short.
almost an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, well that kind of sucks. Would have been nice to see more about this thing. but what are you gonna do? Overall, not bad though. Like a lot of interesting stuff.
It's good that pretty much every nation is gonna get something.
Yeah, they seem to be on that track for a while now, which is quite good.